Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and early, 4 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. It's going to be a really different video. You guys got to check this out. This is crazy stuff, man. Insane coincidence. Let me start at the very beginning. First of all, you could probably hear a fan and air blowing in the background. I look a little disheveled. I had a major maintenance malfunction in my apartment building here yesterday, right outside my door. But let's start at the very beginning, because this story gets weird, man. All right, let me just start at the very beginning. Yesterday, this morning, still a huge nor'easter coming through, a strong nor'easter coming through Connecticut yesterday, and this morning we got the wind part of it. There's rain and wind. It's similar to a hurricane. We got about 5-6 inches of rain here in this area yesterday, and now the wind is just blowing everything all over the place this morning. Anyway, yesterday, I've been working constantly, painting, working out, my usual routine. It's been sunny and nice here, and I've been taking advantage of those days and just working. And I was waiting for a rainy down day, just working 7 days a week. And yesterday was a good day, so I decided just to give myself a break, do some laundry, and watch a movie. Just take the day off, give myself a break. So I bought a movie a few days earlier. This is important. This comes into play. The movie is called The Beach House. I think it's a 2020 movie. Just came out a year or two ago during the pandemic, I think, more or less. A lot of movies came out during the pandemic that didn't play in movies in theaters, and there's a lot of good movies out there that people don't know about. Anyway, let me just give you the basic synopsis here. It actually has to do with climate change. That the climate change, the Earth heating up, releases microorganisms. This is a spoiler alert, so if you're going to watch this movie, you might want to tune out just for a few seconds. And in the ocean, it releases the heat, the warming releases microorganisms. And I won't give you it just turns into an all-out horror story. And there's two couples in a beach house, and it's almost invasion of the body snatchers. There's basically these slimy worms that just burrow into the skin, coming up out of the ocean into the air and infesting everybody, right? So I'm well into this movie yesterday. I'm watching my new big screen, 60-inch television. I'm laying on the floor, lounging with my munchies right in front of it. My headphones on, my new headphones cranked up, so I can't hear any. I'm in that movie, man. Climax of the movie, there's like one girl that's still surviving, driving, trying to stay alive. I hear banging. I was like, I feel the floor shake. At first, I thought it was something in the headphones, but then I actually feel my floor shake. I was like, what's going on? So I take the headphones off. There's a commotion right outside my door. I look down. And water, which is the main theme of this movie, the organisms are in the water. Water is rushing, pushing in underneath my door. Brand new carpet. I just moved in here. Brand new carpet. They remodeled this entire apartment. Just soaking into the brand new carpet, pouring in under my door, and all hell's breaking loose. I just hear screaming and swearing, and I hear water pounding outside my door like a waterfall. I could hear it clearly. I look through the peephole, and there is a waterfall outside, about 2-3 feet wide, coming down the wall. A waterfall, and it's just hitting. It's spraying up, hitting the floor. The maintenance workers hit a hot water pipe, and they just this is a well kept place, and they were losing it. Pieces of tile were falling out of the ceiling and hitting them in the head. I'm watching this through the peephole. And I see this guy just get clocked with a piece of the ceiling tile, and I'm like, oh my God. So I immediately get a bunch of towels and start pushing them underneath the door. I pull the door tight and push the towels down the bottom. So here, let me show you the damage. They did an amazing job cleaning this up this morning. Here, let me show you guys. So here's the door itself. You can't even really see. The water came into about here. All right. Now I look through, like I said, I was watching TV over there on the floor. I walk over here. This movie is about organisms taking over people in the water. Organisms, like throughout the movie, they're running their fingers underneath the faucet, and they're feeling stuff in the water. Water is coming into their home, and it's infested. And I look under my door, and water is rushing in under my door during this movie. So I look out my peephole, and all hell, I'll take you out into the hallway. Now remember, it's only 4 a.m., so I'm gonna have to talk a little softly. You might not be able to hear me too well because they have the dryers blowing out there right now. They did an amazing job. They had to turn off the water out throughout the whole 140 units here. They fixed everything overnight. It's amazing what they did. Let me show you. Okay. I don't want to lock myself out. That would be a whole nother tragedy. The pipe burst up here. This was all a waterfall. There was about 3 or 4, 5 inches of water just spraying up off the floor here. And it rushed down the water. I could hear them trying to stop it. Run, go get the shop vacs. And it came all the way down here. Went under this door, down the stairs. It came all the way down here. You can see right there is where it stopped. It went to all these apartments. Luckily, I took my headphones off just in time. You can see the blowers. And my paintings were up here. I was able to salvage them. As soon as I saw the water coming in under my door, I was like, this isn't really happening. This must be a flashback for my days of taking hallucinogenics. You know, I did drop a lot of acid back in the 80s. And I'm like, this isn't really happening. Oh my God, am I dreaming? You know? So anyway, they fixed a lot. So it's not my usual video this morning. Just a crazy coincidence right at that moment. Watching the climax of this movie with the microorganisms taking over people's bodies. And then seeing water rushing in under my front door during the movie. Bizarre. All right, I'll be back later with another regular video. You guys have a great Wednesday.